Hello, family. So today I'm going to make a request from my husband, spam and pineapple pizza. So come join me. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is add I'm going to start with the sourdough crust. I'm going to add 1/2 cup of warm water plus 2 tablespoons. I need more. We'll go from there. Now I'm going to add I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of yeast, which I let set out, overnight. So, okay. Now I'm going to give that a mix. And I have my sourdough starter here, which I had in the fridge, and I let that sit out overnight. I'm going to add 1 cup of that. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm also going to add some garlic powder, just to my taste. And I'm going to add some pizza seasoning to the dough. Okay, I'm going to give this a mix. And I'm also going to add dough enhancer, which helps with the rising. I'm going to add 4 teaspoons of that. You can get this on Amazon. You can get it through King Arthur. I like to add it because it does help with a good rise on your dough. And I should have taken it out because it was in the fridge, but it'll work. Okay, now I'm going to give that a all right. Oh, it just smells so good already. Now I'm going to add 2.5 cups of flour. I'm going to start with 2. And we'll see how we go from there. Okay, now I'm going to put my dough hook in here, and I'm going to mix it up and start. to keep putting it down here on the sides. It's not hard to make. Okay, see how that's forming into dough, and it's really sticky now, so I'm going to start adding some more of this, of the flour. And it is kind of a cooler day today, so I will be putting this in my gas oven without the heat on, because it's warmer in there just with the burner on, or the pilot light, so for it to rise, because it has to rise double. Okay, now we're going to check it. Okay, just a little bit more. Okay, that's good now. It's soft, but it doesn't stick to me. So now I'm going to let this knead. I'm going to knead this for about 5 to 7 minutes. So we'll be back. Okay, it was done. I finished the 7 minutes. And now I put a little oil in my pan. If you can see, I don't know if you can see this, but how it snaps back when you pull it. Then you know that you've kneaded enough. Now I'm just going to cover this with a towel and put it in my oven without the heat on to rise doubled. Okay. Look, it has doubled in size, so I can get it on there, get it on the pizza, on the pan. Look at this. All my fingernails started peeling, cracking, so I had to file them all off. And see, when that happens with me, it's time for me to go get my thyroid checked, my levels. And that could explain why I've been so tired. Okay, I'm going to turn the oven on. Okay, the oven's supposed to be on 450. We'll see. We'll see if it goes that high. I'll probably have to turn the alarm off. Now, I put some olive oil on my pan, and this, I'll tell you, this cast iron skillet makes the best pizza crust. Okay, now we're just going to do this. And, you know, you can make your pizza however you want, but with my husband, I have to make it so that he'll eat it. And we discussed it. We have to discuss the food first, sometimes a couple days in advance. He has the he's on the autism spectrum, and with it it's ARFID. It's avoidant restrictive food intake disorder. Certain textures. It just I can only get him to eat once a day, and he always eats very small amounts. So anytime I can add fat to anything, it's a good thing. And I finally did get him to take vitamins that he can tolerate. They're gummies. So, but so I know some of you are thinking Spam. That's not good for you. But you know what? He needs that fat. I did not buy the low fat. He needs the fat, and he loves Spam. And he would eat it. There's there's a small list of things that he would eat every day. One of those are chuck wagons. I make homemade chuck wagons because they're too expensive to buy. But I make them and put them in the freezer. And then he just puts them in the microwave. But if I let him, he would eat them every day, his whole life. So I do make him try foods, and I talk to him about what I'm putting in it. Anyway, and you know, but we did get a couple pounds on him. So now I'm going to add mozzarella cheese because that's what he wants. You can add what you want. You could use provolone, but I'm using mozzarella. I'm just gonna, he loves cheese, so we're gonna add quite a bit of cheese. Just to add more calories to it, you know. Wouldn't it be nice? I mean, it's not nice, but it would be nice to be able to eat everything we wanted to. I wonder if we're going to be able to eat in heaven. We must. Because the Bible talks about the supper, the wedding supper. I hope that there's a chocolate fountain on my lawn in my mansion. I can just have chocolate whenever I want. Okay, now I'm going to add pineapple chunks. And I drained the juice and put it in my smoothie this morning. That was good. Yeah, my fruit smoothie. Yeah, my dog's been begging for Spam because I cut it up. As soon as I got that can of Spam out, she wanted some. But she's actually been on a diet, so I'll tell you, it isn't one thing, it's another in this house. Me and the dog are on a diet, and my husband is needing lots of food. Okay. Now I'm going to add Spam, which I cut it up into small pieces. They have so many varieties of Spam right now. Bacon Spam, that just sounds really good. I like fried Spam sandwiches. And I like it the way my grandma used to make it. She used to grind it up with olives and put it in, with mayonnaise and put it in buns and warm it. And cheese, she would add cheese. And then wrap those in foil, the buns, and then put them in the oven. I think I actually have a video on that. My grandma always made those for me. And sometimes when times were really good, she would make tuna. And I think I made those. Yeah. But she used to get government products. So canned, I don't know if it was called Spam then, but canned meat, they got a lot of that canned meat. I'm just adding a little extra cheese on top. Just 'cause. Okay, we're going to put this in the oven as soon as my oven's warmed up, and we'll be back. One thing I forgot is I want to add a little bit of oil, olive oil on the edge of the crust. Yep, we'll do that. It'll give it a really nice, just flavor and a good browning. Okay. Okay, there we got it. Beautiful pizza. Lots of melty cheese. Good crust going there. I'm going to let it cool before I cut into it. And then we're going to taste it. There we go. Look at that bottom of that crust. I love the way that pan makes that crust. Let me, here. Take a big bite. Mmm. Let's taste it. Mmm. Very good. The combination of the pineapple and the Spam is really good. I'm dropping pieces here for you. My dog is getting handfuls on purpose. I'm going to name her. I'm going to give her a nickname of Esther because she gets handfuls on purpose all the time. So thanks for joining me today. And we'll see you next time for something different. And remember, stay busy and serve others. Bye for now.